Sometime in like 1940, the Earth was like some rocks and water or something. In 2003, here's what Roblox looked like, and in 2021, here's what Roblox looks like. But how did we get here? In 1988, David Baszucki developed a simulation program called Interactive Physics with his brother Greg. In 1989, they founded the company Knowledge Revolution to distribute the program. Here's what it looked like.
Oh, yeah.
It's so awesome. Wow. Sometime after this, Eric Castle joined the team. In the mid-90s, Knowledge Revolution was acquired by MSC Software for $20 million. David and Eric both left the company and went on to do other things. In 1996, Eric Castle and David Baszucki started development on a little game called Roblox, as Knowledge Revolution didn't really go anywhere after the late 80s. Throughout 1997 and 2002, multiple assets and mock-ups were created, such as this texture here, which was created sometime in 1998. In December 2003, the Roblox.com domain is registered. Actually, never mind, the Dynablox.com website is registered. Here is a mock-up of what the site was going to look like. In the mock-up of the website shown at BloxCon 2013 is what many people believe to be the very first game, in quotes. It was created in December 2003 and is called John's Puzzle Game. It has some, bricks. It also has one of the very first models, which is simply called Dump Truck. In January 2004, they said, whoops, never mind yet again, and instead bought the website Roblox.com. Multiple spellings of GoBlox and Dynablox now redirect to Roblox.com. Here's what the logo looked like at that time. The Roblox Corporation was founded by David Baszucki and Eric Castle on the 23rd of March, and is officially trademarked on the 29th. On June 30th, the very first Roblox account admin is created. And then they banned it, I guess, I don't know. Oh, models were created. That's fun. We have ball. Here's another logo change. In July, the forums were created so we can discuss important topics. This is not an important topic. The most popular minigame right now with 17 plays is a game called Spazmatron 2 vs. Wimpatron 2. There's no Spazmatron 1. I don't know why. Spazmatron 2 vs. Wimpatron 2 was the first game to ever hit 10 plays. Also, here's a kid on a skateboard or something, I don't know. A few days later, sign-up is completely closed. We are now in the alpha stage of Roblox development. At the very start of 2005, they raised over $500,000 to try and fund Roblox. On February 11th, alpha testing goes into beta testing. In March, Roblox Corporation made the patent for Abstract Online Building Toy, which also gives us an early look at what the Roblox studio was going to look like in crisp 4K quality. On May 10th of 2005, they accidentally deleted everything that was posted before this point. How? At least bevels were added. More minigames were added, such as fend off the bots and steer the spheres. In the second one, you have to steer the spheres. As of April 2005, the most popular game is King Arthur's Castle with 28 plays, which is bumped down in May by Beat the Lions with 50 plays, and then Steer the Spheres with 125 plays. Steer the Spheres was also the first game to ever hit 100 plays. The current currency is Roblox points, which are a orange and yellow circle. You would gain these by completing different minigames. Oh yeah, and here's another logo change. Sign up reopens. And then they closed it. Oh look, David gave the players a face. They did not stick with that last logo for very long. In October, Roblox points were completely removed. Mike Rayhawk, who had previously worked with LEGO for quite some time, is tasked to make player designs. Here's what they chose. This is the actual size. Oh look! We can now have textures. That's awesome. The starter place changes multiple times, including but not limited to empty platform, brickyard, room environment. On February 27th, 2006, the database was updated, making it so that every account join date is reset to this time. The beta stage ends. Roblox Studio is now available under the name Roblox Developers Environment. It just rolls right off the tongue. In March, the first user-created models, other than the test models, are created by Eric Castle. This is terrifying. In April, they finally got rid of free cam and instead gave us third-person view. On June 5th, multiplayer was finally made available, but only to official Roblox games. Fuck. Also, don't fall off or else you'll fall forever. Actually, never mind, you can fall off now. You can jump now. You can also bomb things now. On July 22nd, the first ever Roblox video is created by Shedletsky. Bombed the thing. On August 11th, 2006, the 1000th account was created by the name of Builder101. This account was banned at some point for an unknown reason. 4 months after the 1000th account, on December 8th, the 10,000th account was created by the name of Destroyman. This account was terminated most likely because of it being password guessed. In August of 2006, Crossroads hit 5 concurrent players. David was so happy that he even sent out an email to the entire admin team. As of the 28th of September 2006, you're officially able to play multiplayer on user-made games or even your own games. Friends are added and you can now officially message people. The 2 first Roblox videos were uploaded to YouTube by Shedletsky, Chaos Canyon Firefight, and the 2006 trailer, or at least a slightly altered version of it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's also quite a bit of lost footage from Google Video from 2006. On the wiki, Roblox would encourage users to make movies in Windows Movie Maker. However, they would recommend you to upload them to Google Video, and that's where most of them were uploaded. The problem is that Google Video shut down in 2011. For example, these 2 here and a few tutorials, which were actually found while I was editing this video, which was super shocking. That includes Draco's Part 1, though I don't think any of the other ones exist. In November, the most popular user-created game is now Stairway to Heaven, which had 2,500 plays. It was the first game to ever hit 1,000 plays. Roblox has hit 10,000 total accounts as of December. More and more YouTube videos are being made, and badges are also achievable. The first ever official event happens in December 2006 on the 19th, called Santa's Winter Stronghold. The story was that the elves who made toys got fed up and decided to try and steal all the presents. And you could either play as an elf to collect presents, or as a Santa to, well, kill the elves. On December 21st, 2006, it was updated so you can no longer have spaces in your username. This is because of people putting spaces at the start and end of their username to make it look like they have the exact same username as another person. This most notably happens with Jacob XX Duel, who now goes under the name Reverse Polarity. It is December of 2006, and here's what games are being played right now. On January 9th, 2007, animations are finally added. I've been gliding everywhere. As of January 12th, you can now wear t-shirts. Before this, everyone had the exact same icon with different colors. The first ever contest was held, a contest to build the best furniture. This is what won. As of January 31st, I can now report someone for killing me in Sword Fight on the Heights. They finally settled on a few variations of the Happy Home Red and Beige House place template. They would add more and more to it over the next few years. Teams and tools were added to Roblox, however, both are incredibly glitchy. For a while, the majority of the most popular games in this era were either brick battle games or some sort of team game. Currently, the most popular user-created game is Minigame World by Mike, which had 75,000 plays. Super Safe Chat is added. I can now say juice without touching my keyboard. As well as this, since Roblox's demographic was slowly shifting from young teens towards younger audiences, Kappa forced Roblox to put a filter in the chat. I can no longer send someone death threats for killing me on glass houses. Roblox is now entirely in Comic Sans. Sorry Windows 2000 users, but your time is up. Lock your doors. On April Fool's, Roblox says they were bought out by Google for the average price of a candy bar in New York and were rebranding to Gooblox. May 2007, spawns are finally added instead of falling out of the sky and breaking all of your lives. Also, places are no longer only stored on the profile and now have their own pages. They tried adding hair to Roblox. Here's what it looked like. Don't laugh. As Roblox in 1.0 was the only avatar type available at this time, they wanted to implement hair, but it did not work with the very blocky characters of 1.0. They asked Mike Rayhawk, who also helped with some of the very early designs and mock-ups, to make a better character design than 1.0, and it was called Fuse Girl. Needless to say, people did not like it. Robux is added, and Mike, who I mentioned previously, is the richest player. He had 3,000 Robux. Hats are also added to the game on the 30th of May. Fun fact time. Did you know that the official Roblox account has had many different avatar redesigns over the last 15 years? If you knew this fun fact, share this video to 53 of your MySpace friends. From August to November of 2007, a lot of things happened. Tickets are added, and a Roblox PvP tournament is announced called the Roblox Grand Melee. Builders Club is released the next day. A Halloween-themed contest is announced.
It's inside of the house.
Comments are added, and explosions are no longer giant red balls. A secretive Roblox Halloween treasure hunt event is started, and you can win a Crimson Cat's Eye hat. And the first ever Roblox physical merchandise is available. It is August of 2007, and here's what games are being played right now. Now, the most popular available game is Mike's Ultimate Paintball, which went on to have over 2.5 million visits, which was completely unheard of at that time. The Giftsplosion 2007 Christmas event is officially launched, and you would earn gifts by doing certain tasks. Like, for example, if you had the word tree in your bio, you would get the Wanwood gift of Tree Hugger item, which when opened on Christmas Day would give you a pair of Wanwood antlers. There are now 50,000 users on Roblox. Actually, never mind, there's now 100,000. On November 20th, the 100,000th account, Shin Articuno, was created. This account still stands to this day, although I don't think it's very active. 2008 was when Roblox was starting to get a lot more popular, and not as many big things happened as 2006 and 2007, other than contests, although little amount of big things that were released were quite important. In March, the first ever egg hunt extravaganza is held. These eggs were dropped from the sky, or were called egg drops, and were only on games where the developers enabled them. It is May of 2008, and here's what games are being played right now. Models are now part of the catalog. You can now comment on places, and of course, favorites, team chat, guests, heads, and decals were also added in this time period. Roblox staff released heads such as, York's Resting Place event also happened. Mike's Ultimate Paintball was the first ever game to hit 1 million visits. On September 5th, the millionth account, Too Cool For You, is created. The account was later password guessed, and as a result, was completely terminated. They started actively releasing more and more faces. A month later, they just stopped releasing heads entirely, I guess. Apparently, the diamond head was when they just had enough. For a few minutes on March 17th, 2009, they accidentally gave everyone on Roblox admin, but nothing even happened. The day after that, the R-studs were removed from blocks and are replaced with a more square type shape. On April Fools, they put giant ducks everywhere, and then to compensate they gave everyone rubber ducks. In May, gears were introduced. These were actually teased in an Easter egg on the newspaper hat. If you looked at the texture, it would show this text. Now we have seats so that cars are no longer just boxes with a button inside of them. In June, the Roblox forums hit 10 million threads, and Turbo Builders Club was released. It is June of 2009, and here's what games are being played right now. In July, a secret form was discovered called Form 34. It was only accessible by changing the URL to say 34 instead of whatever form ID you were on. For example, Roblox Talk was ID 13. However, most accounts would be banned upon posting here. There is no known reason for this form's existence. Throughout July and August of 2009, a lot of social type updates were added to the site. This includes groups, statuses, user-made badges, and best friends. The most popular game is changed again after almost 2 years and is now Heli Wars, which racked up nearly 8.5 million visits. In October and November of 2009, a few really important updates occurred. Limiteds and uniques are now a thing, Outrageous Builder Club is added, Bubble Chat and Smoke are added, and finally the client is no longer in Comic Sans! It is December of 2009, and here's what games are being played right now. Again, not much was added in 2010. Sets and wedges are released. The Robloxian 2.0 package was released, and packages were originally referred to as body shapes. Roblox was covered on BBC's Webscape section in March. Gift cards were released. The 1x1x1 account was created by Shedletsky, which many rumors started around. Obviously, these were completely false, but the name is still iconic even though it was just a test account. The starter place was changed to Telemon's Big World. It had like some cars or something, I don't know. Yet another logo change. Character or NPC dialogue and the in-game Roblox recorder were both added. It is July of 2010, and here's what games are being played right now. Now you could make your game exclusive to Builders Club members. This angered so many people that didn't have BC at the time, but hey, at least Roblox gift cards were now available at 7-Eleven. On February 3rd, the amazing group advertisements feature was released. They can also now have allies and enemies. It is April of 2011, and here's what games are being played right now. The mobile app is created on May 26th for iPod and iPhone. Although games cannot be played, which kind of defeats the purpose, people can now follow their friends into games. The first ever Roblox commercial was released, and people didn't like it. August 1st marks the date of the 2011 Roblox rally, which was the very first Roblox convention. Survive the Disasters becomes the most popular game on the site and is the first to ever hit 10 million visits. On August 15th, they changed the place template once again to a different house that was much larger. A few other things were added, such as plugins for Roblox Studio, Time Changer, mega places with up to 50 players, in-game fog, gift cards, and other places such as Canada and